our lungs, diluting the oxygen, by whose love we were else violently combust. This is the measure of reality. Oh, this is called On the Aphorism What I Say All Things Exist. De aphorismo ube dico omnia sunt. My son, long did I await thee, yearning, and with pride and great gladness did I bid thee welcome to my city of the pyramids, under the night of Pan. Now then, in my dear love of thee, will I reveal this secret of wisdom which I wrote occultly. In my last chapter, in these words all things exist, considered by right understanding. This is to deny that there is anything imaginable or unimaginable which doth not exist. That is the body of Our Lady, knew it hath no limit, and there is no void that she filleth not with the variety and beauty of her stars in her space. Nor is there any one law of her nature, but in her are all laws, so that each thing or each truth that thou perceiveth is as it were one gesture of her dance. Shut up the book of thy questions, O my son, concerning nature, her way, her origin, her purpose, except in those matters which concern thee and thine own orbit. O thou star begotten of my loins and my lust of Hilarion, the golden rose, mystic and joyous, the lily of 1,000 petals and one petal, subtle and perverse, that thou mightest fulfill this work of a magus, which I came to accomplish, robing myself in flesh of man, as was my nature and the will of my nature, the name of my star that flameth in the body of Nuit, Our Lady. On the reason for writing this letter, De ratione hui epistole scribende. Behold, I draw unto the end of this discourse of wisdom, as a ship that hath adventured upon ocean, from whose mast the watcher espieth in the dimness of the horizon a point of snow, being the peak of a great mountain that is guardian of the harbour, term of that voyage. So now do I commit thee wholly unto thyself, for I exist not in thine universe save in my relation with thee. Wherefore that part of me in truth thou rather than I. Yet do thou treasure this letter, for it is mine especial gift, and hath radiance of the light of my wisdom, inflamed being the blood of my love of thee and of mankind. Also it is as the pulse of my life, beating with the nature thereof, and it is the word of my will, the charter of the liberty of my soul, and thine, that every man and every woman, for we are stars. O my son, for many days was I silent, until thou wast fearful lest thou hadst, in ignorance or by inadvertence, kindled the fire of my wrath. But I spake not, because I knew in my wisdom that thou must pass a certain ordeal of thine initiation by thine own virtue. For this cause I held aloof, but in my love I made a beginning of this letter, beholding thy triumph of a hand, and with prescience divining thy next deed, that is to say, this book of the words of my wisdom. That's called On the Reason for Writing This Letter. Okay, this is called On the Nature of This Letter.